Atiku wants Tinubu over ex-governor Tambuwal's arrest. Says stop using EFCC to crush opposition figures. Good day, my dear listeners. Thanks for joining. I bring to you another news coming to your listening ears today as the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar sent a warning to the President of Nigerian Bola Asiwaju Tinubu over ex-governor Tambuwal's arrest. He says stop using EFCC to crush opposition figures. Moving on to the full details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has alleged that the arrest and detention of former Sokoto State Governor and serving Senator Aminu Waziri Tambuwal is clear evidence that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration is weaponizing the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) to silence and decimate opposition voices. His remarks followed the arrest of Tambuwal, who was taken into EFCC custody on Monday over alleged fraudulent cash withdrawals totaling 189 billion naira. The Sokoto State chapter of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) had earlier condemned the arrest, describing it as a part of a wider plot by the All Progressives Congress (APC) led Nigerian government to intimidate political opponents and weaken growing resistance to the president. The African Democratic Congress (ADC) had earlier accused the EFCC of carrying out selective investigations targeting opposition politicians, often by reopening old cases without fresh evidence. Certainly, that is not the objective for which I worked hard during our administration to create the EFCC, Atiku said in a statement on Tuesday. It is as though today, anyone who associates with the opposition is a target for phantom corruption allegations, and it is as though as soon as they are coerced into the political agenda of President Tinubu, their sins are forgiven. That definitely is not how to build institutions. That certainly is not how to fight the monster of corruption. Indeed, such tendencies provide the stimulant for corruption to thrive. The former vice president, in a statement via his verified social media handle, alleged that the EFCC has been used to force opposition state governors into the ruling party, warning that the Tea Party is not about to end anytime soon. He urged civil society and the international community to condemn what he described as the objectification of the anti-corruption fight for political ends, adding that the opposition would never succumb to any anti-democratic plan to railroad Nigeria into one-party dictatorship. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And now before I go, well, I think at this point, we need to speak out because we all know that Tinubu is not a man of just ordinary talks. He gives actions, and that is what this man is. And as a matter of that, I don't really think using EFCC against the opposition is the best thing to do. Look at what really happened on Sunday. While EFCC went to arrest a lot of hundreds of people at the OOPL, Obasanjo's one of his investment there in Abeokuta. We know that this is happening just because Obasanjo is never in support of Tinubu's agenda. But that would not help the situation. I think playing a fair game would actually be a welcome thing, other than using EFCC against your oppositions. We know how this thing works. Imagine let's take Bigger Daniel to, for instance, that Dakwa Abiodun gave orders to go and demolish one of his investments to Lat in Ogun State. We all know that this is politics, and it doesn't speak well at all. It doesn't speak well at all. So to me, I think playing a fair game should have been the best thing to do, instead of using EFCC or any other thing against them. It doesn't speak well at all. So my dear listeners, now have come to the end